Hey guys, and welcome to PTPioneer.com, your #1 resource for getting started in the personal training industry. Today we're going to be doing a personal training certification review. It's the Cooper Institute Personal Training Certification. It's a lot different than other personal training certifications because there's a lot more hands-on stuff. It's kind of like taking a college course with a lab, and I'll go into more depth about that. But yeah, they've been around for a long time, since 1970, so they're one of the older certifications in the industry. But still, a lot of people haven't really heard about them because for a long time they only did workshops out of Dallas, Texas, because that's where they started. So for people living in Texas, especially Dallas, it was great and very popular way to get certified. But they only recently started doing the same study stuff, materials, but online, so you could get certified, or you could get their study materials online, and then you could go to a city close to you to a Pearson VUE testing centers, kind of similar to the laser grade facilities that NASM uses for their certification, in order to actually take the test and get certified through them. So let's talk more about the Dallas location and what you get out of that. So their course will cost $595, and that's for the on-site location Dallas training course that they offer. So if you live in Dallas, obviously this is the best deal because it's actually cheaper than the online version that they offer you. The online version course costs $695. You get a lot of the same study materials, but you don't get the hands-on interaction that you would in Dallas. So this does not include the test, this is just the study materials. So for the on-site course, it's $595 in Dallas, and the online study materials are $695, and then to actually take the test, it's $289. So if you're doing the Dallas one, it's going to be about $900. If you're doing the online study resources and then go do a city close to you that has one of the Pearson VUE testing facilities, that's going to cost you about $1,000 overall, which is definitely more expensive than a lot of the other personal training certifications that are offered on the market today. But they offer great curriculum, especially at the Dallas site. So they have some prerequisites, just like any other personal training certification ones, that you need to be 18 years old, you need to be CPI certified by the time you take the test, and you need to have a high school diploma or equivalent. So what is recommended by the Cooper Institute is to study for at least 75 hours with the study materials that they provide you, and have at least 10 additional hours practicing simulated personal training sessions with family, friends, or family members or friends. They also have a $195 retest fee, which is about double what other certifications charge you to retake their test. So if you're going to go for it, make sure to study plenty so that you pass it on the first time. Obviously, some people have test anxiety and whatnot, but make sure all that information is cemented in your brain before you decide to go sign up for the test at one of these Pearson VUE testing centers. Let me break down the test real quickly for you guys. So the exam is broken up into 4 main sections. They are basic exercise science knowledge, which is 30% of the test, fitness assessment and medical review, which is 20% of the test, program design and evaluation, which is 40% of the test, which I think is great that they have such a large portion for that, for the point of making the correct exercise routines and programs for clients, because that's where people get hung up on most when they're just starting personal training. And the last one is professional responsibilities and development, so developing your brand and how to make more money, pretty much. Just like the standard certifications on the market, you have 2 years before you need to get recertified and prove some sort of continuing education to the Cooper Institute before you can get recertified, and they also have a recertification fee as well. I could not find out that exact amount though. So yeah, I think they have pretty awesome curriculum and study materials. I think that it's definitely more overpriced than it should be. It's funny how the on-site location is actually cheaper than the online study option, which I think should be the opposite way around, especially to encourage more people to try to go for the certification. It is widely accepted, it is NCCA accredited, and the only problem is that they're not very widely known, even though they've been around for a while. They're not widely known because they used to just do the Dallas location, and not too many people are actually certified through them, but they're starting to grow, they're starting to spread their name. But if you talk to some potential employers, some of them haven't even heard of them, which is not a good sign. So check with your potential employer to see what certifications they recommend you get, which ones they accept as well. You don't want to spend $1,000 just to realize that your potential employer doesn't accept the Cooper Institute personal training certification. So that's the first thing that you should do. The next thing you should do is go to my website and check out my article on the top 10 certifications. This is the guide to show you exactly which certification would be perfect for you based on what type of training you want to do with your clients when you become a personal trainer. I also have lots of other information about getting started in the industry that I wish I knew when I was starting out. It's very essential information, so check it out. I also have discount codes and study guides on some of the top certifications in the industry. But overall, I think they have good study materials. I think they are a very legit certification. They're just more expensive than most, and I don't think they're as highly recognized or sought after by employers compared to certifications such as NASM, ACSM, and NSCA, or my top 4 that you should check out my reviews of them on my website and some comparison articles as well to see which certification is actually the best for you to get. Hopefully this review was helpful for you guys. Give me a thumbs up if it was. Thanks. For study guides and discount codes on some of the top personal training certifications, head to ptpioneer.com. The link will be in the description down below. I have a step-by-step guide on how to become a personal trainer, how to make a lot of money once you are a personal trainer, and much more essential information on getting started as a personal trainer for you guys to check out. Until next time, guys, happy training.